Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Luke Beller. So now with OTAs, the first week of OTAs pretty much coming to a close, I thought we would sort of take a look at Jordan Love, what Matt Lafleur had to say about him, also what Aaron Jones had to say about Jordan Love. Of course, earlier in the week it came out the first day that Aaron Rodgers was not showing, or he did not participate in OTAs. He didn't show up. He was, I think, vacationing in Hawaii or something. Obviously, these are voluntary workouts, so he didn't have to show up, but he wasn't there, along with 5 of the top receivers as well, also not at OTAs. And so I guess a good thing from that, obviously you'd be like, okay, well, it's not really good that Aaron Rodgers is not at OTAs. I guess sort of the positive from the situation is the Packers did get to see sort of how Jordan Love has progressed this offseason. The question has been, is Jordan Love taking steps forward? Is he a guy the Packers could potentially rely on sometime in the future? And there have been lots of question marks, especially considering last season. With the preseason not going on, Jordan Love didn't get any reps, and so he definitely hasn't had as much time as rookies do have when it comes to developing, and so now he's had this entire offseason, and so this week with Aaron Rodgers not being there, the Packers did get to see a lot more of Jordan Love. Also, Blake Bortles was sidelined most of the week, I'm pretty sure, and so it was mainly Jordan Love out there. And I did put out highlights on Jordan Love, a few highlights I found from Twitter in a video yesterday. You guys can go check that out if you haven't seen that yet. So here's what Matt Lafleur had to say about Jordan Love. He said he's definitely matured over the course of the year. Packers coach Matt Lafleur said, "You can tell that he's put in the time this offseason, not only just lifting and running and coming in good football shape, but also you can tell he's put in the time in his craft and trying to continue to work on his mechanics, his fundamentals that are so critical to playing the position at the highest level possible. So he's still got a lot to learn. I think he can tell you that, but he's going to take it one day at a time. He goes out there with purpose. I like his mindset right now." So the fact that Matt Lafleur does say that he has been putting in the work this offseason, you would assume he would be, but it seems that he is sort of developing, progressing a little bit, a lot further ahead than he was probably at this point last season. He also said, "You can tell he put some work in this offseason on his own." Lafleur said, "The ball is really jumping out of his hands well right now." So the fact that there is some positive things to say about Jordan Love is definitely a positive for the Packers, considering this entire Aaron Rodgers situation is so, unpredictable. I assume, Rodgers will be back, but as we've seen, we don't know what's going to happen up to this point, and so it is good to see that Jordan Love is supposedly progressing and looking a lot better out there at OTAs. And then one other quote I found from Aaron Jones about Jordan Love, he said, "You can tell he's just a lot more comfortable out there, even from communicating in the huddle to the command of the huddle to just everything," Jones said after Tuesday's practice that was open to the media. "He's had a year under his belt. He's had time to watch and learn, so you can tell it's a little bit different from what it was before. He's going to continue to grow, and I'm happy to be working with him." So even Aaron Jones seems to think that Jordan Love is progressing. He sort of has a lot more, knowledge, a hold of the huddle when he comes in there. And that definitely makes sense considering he has, had 1 year in the league now to learn behind Aaron Rodgers, to be behind Tim Boyle, these other guys. He's had an entire season in the NFL, and it makes sense that he is progressing and developing. It's definitely positive news, with Aaron Rodgers, the situation being a little confusing. Who knows what would happen if Rodgers was gone? Would Bortles come in and start? Would Jordan Love be ready to come in? That's really a question that, we don't really know the answer to at this point, but it is good to see that Jordan Love is looking a lot better than he was probably at this point last year. Hey, can you stop scratching? I'm trying to finish the video real fast. But that is all I have for today, guys. It's nice that we're slowly getting closer to the season. I know we're sort of still far away. What is it right now? May 28th. So we got, June, July, August. So probably 2.5 to 3 months till we have some preseason football, which is a positive. Honestly, that's not that far away. It honestly seems like forever ago that our season ended with the NFC Championship game, finishing, unfortunately, as it did. But we are slowly coming close to the start of this next season, which I'm pumped for. We do not know who is going to be quarterback. I assume it's Rodgers, but as I said, we never know what's going to happen, and it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. Hopefully things work out in the best possible way that they possibly could. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.